All right, y'all. Eight Fizzle here on this Sunday night. Just finished doing my At this point, I had just finished doing my Broncos Buccaneers post game analysis video. It should be up by now. I probably won't upload this till about Tuesday. Just let week 3 go finish up with the Chiefs and the Ravens. But I probably won't have time to do my pregame analysis video for this game between Monday and Thursday. So I'm just going to get out of the way right now. Both of these teams are played, so I'm free to go ahead and do this video. Thursday night football, we got the Denver Broncos heading up to East Rutherford, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Jets. The Jets, they're just as terrible as the Broncos. Both these teams are terrible. 0-3, proverbial shit shows right now, incompetent coaching. Both teams got problems right now. The good news is one of these teams will finally get their first dub of the year, Victory Friday / Victory Monday. Bad news is one of the other team gonna be 0-4. Now the Broncos, it was talk that the Broncos could possibly make the playoffs this year. I don't think there was any talk about the Jets making the playoffs. So I feel like the Jets at this juncture, they just gonna lay it all on the table. They have nothing to lose. I feel like the Broncos have the most to lose. They season's on life support. They lose this one, it's over. There's no way they're gonna rebound from 0-4. We went down this road last year. It's not gonna happen. So, but I feel like it should. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a good game. I feel like it's gonna be that type of game. We're just gonna see what happens. Uh, I don't have the injury report or anything like that. Let me see if I got the point spread at least. So, did I even do my picks this week? I don't think I did my picks this week at all. Wait, sorry, my bad. I was singing out loud, so I don't think I did my picks this week on my ESPN pick 'em. Did I? I think I did. I got a feeling I did though. Okay, that's week 3. We go to week 4. Let's see if we got any point spreads or anything of that nature yet. All right, so here we go. No, I don't want to see no highlights. Okay, right now I do not see. Oh, we're. Oh yeah, I do. We do got a point spread out. As of right now, the Broncos are currently a 2.5 point favorite. I don't see the over under quite yet. There's no line for that. The FPI is giving the Broncos a 51% chance of winning, giving the Jets a 48%, with a 0.4% chance of being the tie. So it's kind of dead even. If I were you, I'd definitely take the Broncos in this game. I feel like the Broncos are the better team, even as beat up and injury riddled as the Broncos are. I feel like this is a game that the Broncos can stand up for. Now, speaking of injuries, this is as a Sunday night going into Monday morning, so this could be subject to change in the next couple of days. Right now, the injury report reads as this: for the Denver Broncos, Blake Bortles, he's out, and that tripped me out. I did not know Blake Bortles got hurt. No, no, I'm thinking of. I'm sorry, not Blake Bortles. I'm thinking of Jeff Driscoll. I did not know he was out. So yeah, he was inactive for earlier game against the Bucks. As you already know, Philip Lindsay still hurt. Devontae Harris, our cornerback, is out. Netane Muti, our guard, is hurt. Drew Lock, obviously. Nick Vanette, he's hurt. And Albert O. So a lot of our young guys are really hurt right now. So, and that's really been. And the thing about this, with the exception of Devontae Harris, the rest of these guys are offensive players. That tells you a lot about this offense right there. As for the Jets, their injury list is looking like they got a good chunk of pieces out. Bradley McDougal, their safety, he's questionable as of now. He suffered a rib injury in the game against the Colts earlier. They did lose that game 36-7. It was just very bad for the Jets. Jordan was a defensive end. He's hurt. He's questionable right now. And Becton, he's also questionable. Far as now, Here's where it gets interesting. Interesting. James Morgan, the quarterback. Joe Flacco. As y'all didn't know, Joe Flacco's with the Jets now. George Fant, the offensive tackle. Quincy Wilson, go Gators, by the way. At cornerback, Brashad Perriman and Jason Crowder, their wide receivers, and Ashton Davis, their safety. They're all out. I don't think any of those I don't think any of those guys will be playing on Thursday night. So I just don't see any way that they're going to heal up quick enough to where, okay, I did play. I wasn't sure if I played or not. So I don't know if those guys going to heal up enough quick enough to try out on the football field this week. So, but we still got practice. So we'll see what happens with practice. Same goes for our guys. And the thing about our game, I didn't really see anybody get hurt. I think only one player might have suffered a minor injury, but it wasn't like he was gone for the rest of the day or anything. So I guess we got that going for us, Broncos country. We didn't really suffer any injuries in this game, but it doesn't really help matters that like I said, we still got a lot of players out, but at the end of the day, like I said, you can't really cry over it. You can't really be frustrated. You just got to soldier on and next man up. That's all it is to it. I do expect a quarterback controversy, not controversy. I do expect a quarterback battle this week between Blake Bortles and Brett Rippon and maybe Jeff Driscoll. I don't know. Jeff Driscoll going to be starting this Thursday. It's going to make things really interesting. Jeff Driscoll was benched for Mark. If I say Mark Rippon, I mean Brett Rippon. He was benched for Brett Rippon late, like third quarter going to the fourth quarter, so around that time. So I don't know if Jeff Driscoll going to be out in the field anymore. Jeff Driscoll did not do that good at all today against the Buccaneers. He got sacked about 5 times. That's just plain as ridiculous. And this is coming off a game where he got sacked 6 times against the Steelers. So, and I hope the guy that Brett Rippon is starting. If anything, I want him to start Thursday. His field, his field awareness is so much better than Jeff Driscoll. Yeah, he had that interception in his zone, and that was mainly his fault why he threw the interception. But it's you could tell that when Rippon came in, that the offense started to show a lot more life down the line, down the stretch, and actually move the ball. And that's been the problem here. If I feel like the front office is shortchanging the quarterback position. You got these quarterbacks, who believe are capable of moving the ball. I think Drew Lock is capable of moving the ball, but we won't be finding out. We won't find out about that until midway through the season when he returns. That's if the Broncos are still alive for a playoff contention by the time he does return. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest. If the Broncos are done, they're like 1-7 because he's projected to come back by week 9 against the Falcons. So not 1-7, but like 1-6 or somewhere 0-7 or 1-6. If the Broncos are in that mode, I can expect John Elway and Vic Fangio to shut down Drew Lock the rest of the year because it's going to be like, what's the point? The Broncos are way out of it. There's not risk getting him hurt anymore. You know, so we have to see. But I feel like I'm feeling confident that the Broncos can win this game, though. You know, I I just feel that way. I felt the way about the Buccaneers game too, but I really, really feel confident that the Broncos can win. For whatever ineptitude that the Broncos have, the Jets are even worse. Broncos averaging 17.5 points a game. The Jets only averaging 15. The Broncos are giving up 21 points a game, which is not bad. Broncos are not giving up a lot of points, and they're staying in these games. It's not like they get murdered. Yeah, they lost by 18 to the Bucks, but take that away. They're not. A lot of these games they're playing. Even the Bills game last year, they only lost by 17 points. So it's not like they're getting beat up and just shitted on. So they're making the matchup. They're making it the match against these teams. For the Broncos to give up 21 points, the Jets are giving up 29 points. So, and looking at the matchup right here, Broncos are averaging currently 351.5 points per game, and they average 246 passing yards and 105 rushing yards. So we can run the ball. That's that. The problem is with that is that our off our between Pat Shermer and Vic Fangio, I feel like they're scared to give our running backs to Brock more. I said this last week and this week. You need to balance. You need a pass run balance. Otherwise, you're not going to win a lot of ball games. Given only running the ball 14 times, that's not going to work. It's not. But for the Broncos to still average 105 rushing yards per game, that's despite not getting the ball much, it goes to show that we can move the ball on the ground. It's not like the Broncos are terrible in that. It's not like they can't run at all. They obviously is a little bit better this. Running game is a little bit better this year than it is last year. But get the boys a rock, man, for real. And this is a key component. This is gonna be my second key of the game. You already know my first key. Apparently, we didn't do that today, but second key, establish a run. Establish a run. The Jets are giving up 140 yards on the ground. Let me rephrase that. Oh, yeah, the Jets are giving up 140 yards on the Jets are giving up 140 yards per game on the ground. That's how I was trying to word it. When you see that, when the team is giving up 140 yards per game on the ground, and you can run the ball, you need to run the ball. You need to pound the rock. I don't want Vic Fangio and Pat Shermer come out the gate and having Driscoll or Rippon or whoever starting quarterback is. I don't want to see them throwing the ball 39 fucking times. I don't want to see that shit. Because if you throw the ball 39 times, that's basically saying, when the Jets are giving up 140 yards per game on the ground, you're basically asking to lose this game. Hmm. Now, as far as the defense, the Broncos and Jets defense are basically neck and neck. The Broncos are daring to give it up 400 yards per game, and the Jets, let me phrase that. They are both teams are daring to give up 400 yards per game. I should say. Broncos are giving up 399.5 point yards per game. Jets only giving up 397 yards per game. So neither defense has been flashy. Broncos have their moments, but when they stiffen up and look good, but it's usually coming after getting shredded for the first half, and then Fangio decides to make adjustments after halftime, and then the defense stiffens up in the second half and not giving up a lot of yards. Damage has already been done, like I said. The Broncos are giving up 280 yards per game in the air, far cry from 2015. Jets only giving up 257 yards per game in the air. That is. So this is why it's very significant that you run the ball. You don't got to come out throwing the ball. The Jets are giving up 250 some odd yards per game in the air. Don't test that. Don't test a pass game. Test a run game. And then this would be the game where you run to set up the pass. When you pound it down their throat, then you come out of woodwork and then hit it with the pass. Don't I don't want There's no reason why we should be throwing the ball more than 30 times on Thursday night. I don't want to see the Broncos throw the ball 30 more than 30 times on Thursday night. I don't want to see that. I meant that. Now, the main thing the Broncos got going for them is that the Jets are averaging 78. I mean, the Jets, like I said, they only putting up 275 yards per game. That's terrible. They're pat, they give it, you know, the Jets are averaging 197 yards, passing yards per game. It only averages 78 rushing yards per game. So the Jets, they're not moving the ball at all. I know they're gonna say, well, we don't got Le'Veon Bell and all. It don't matter. We don't got Philip Lindsay, so I don't want anything about I don't want anything about Jets fans saying we don't got Le'Veon Bell. We don't got Philip Lindsay, so the fact of the matter is it is even. The playing field is even in regards to running the ball. It's just that simple. Y'all just suck at running the ball. So the third key is make them one dimensional. Make the Jets one dimensional offense. With that being said, with that being said, take away their passing game. Take away Sam Darnold's ability to move the ball. Sam Darnold's a really good quarterback. And yeah, he hasn't shown much promise so far. This is his third year. I'm or maybe I'm just very high on Sam Darnold. I feel like he's gonna have a breakout year. We have to see on that one. I'm just gonna be honest. But you only averaging 197 yards per game in the air. That's kind of saying a lot though. And you're the main common denominator of throwing the ball. So yeah, it's saying a lot. But yeah, take away their passing game. I look at Larry Holmes trying to flirt with Jane Kennedy. Yeah, I would flirt with her too. I was in the '70s. She was cute back then. I don't know what the fuck happened to her now. But yeah, Make take away the passing game and force them to beat you with the run. If you can make them one dimensional and force them to run the ball, they're not going to be successful in that. And you can force a good chunk of 3 and outs. So yeah, definitely do that. I think that maybe all the keys I have. Like, should one additional key. Don't call stupid ass plays at wrong time. If you want a stupid ass key, I mean not stupid ass key. If you want an additional key, key number four. Just don't call stupid ass plays at the wrong time. You know what to call and when to call them. That's all you gotta do. Don't be trying to be flashy, don't be trying to be fancy, don't be trying to, make yourself look like this genius, man. You just gotta stick to the script, man. Just if they're not running the ball successfully, stack the box. Stack the box. Shoot, bring back the grit splits if you have to. No, don't bring back the grit splits. Don't do that. But stack the box. Shut up. You can shut them completely down because, like I say, the key to football is just when you're trying to win football games is exploit a team's weakness. If you can exploit that team's weakness, use it against them. In this case, it's a just running game. It's a weakness. Force them to beat you with it. Force them to beat you with the run. If you can do that, they will not beat you. And apparently, they can't stop the run. Like I said, they're giving up 140 yards per game. So it's very important that you find a way to stop the fucking me. Find a way to establish the fucking run. So it's going to be really predicated on running the ball. Pound the rock down their throat, then force them to beat you with theirs. Those keys two and three, excuse me. Key number four, like I said, is no cost of gas place, but man, this is a very bad game though. This is a very bad matchup. Honestly, felt like coming into this matchup, the Broncos would be at least 2-1, if not 3-0. I think the Jets. Who else they play? I know they played the Dolphins. No. Have they played the Dolphins? I don't know if they played the Dolphins yet. I want to say that. No. It wasn't the Dolphins. It was the Bills. They played the Bills week one. Eh, excuse me. Okay, yeah. They played the Bills week one. They played the 49ers week two. The game where a lot of 49ers players were getting hurt, and they still found a way to beat the Jets by 18. So if the 49ers can get banged up throughout the game and still manage to beat the Jets by double digits. I don't see why the Broncos can't win this game at all. I don't see why. You should win this game. And the coach just got done hanging 36 on them. That tells you everything. The Jets are not a good team. I may have to take back what I said about the Jets possibly being a dark horse team this year because I actually thought they were going to be a dark horse team in the AFC, but giving up 31 to the General Hospital 49ers and turn around giving up 36 to the Colts is, yeah. Now, do I expect the Broncos hanging 30 on the Jets? No. Will I be surprised if the Broncos hang up 30 on them? No, I won't. I do feel like the Broncos are good enough to cover the spread and possibly win by a field goal. And I think the Broncos probably win by a field goal. I could see that happening, like maybe 20-17, 24. No, no, yeah, but no, just don't make it to 20. 17-14, 20-17, somewhere around that ballpark, maybe 19-16. I do feel like it's going to be a low scoring game. Neither teams can really score. I feel like the Broncos are more capable of scoring, though. But yeah, somebody got to win this week, though. I would be, like I said, the Broncos lose, season's over, it's done. We're just going to be playing for pride at this point, and hopefully we can pull off some upsets as the season progresses and alter the playoff picture. That's what the Broncos will be playing for if they lose to the Jets on Thursday, moving forward. So Jets, on the other hand, I feel like Jets, on the other hand, we'll just have to see because obviously they got the Broncos this week. I think they still got to play the Browns. That Browns game have been too good for the Jets lately, and I forget who they come play out of the AFC South. Is it the Titans? No, no, not Titans. Probably the Colts, but no, they already played the Colts. Never mind. But the point of the matter is, both of these teams need this win. I don't, this is probably the easiest game on the Broncos schedule. As far as the Jets, I don't think this is the easiest game for them. It's probably the Dolphins game, but you feel like if you're going to make a push, in certain games you look at, but like, okay, they need to win this game. As for the Jets, this is one of those games that I can't hear the noise, but this is one of those games that the Broncos must win. So I mean, not that too, but this is a game where Jets fans probably looking like, yeah, this is one of those games that we feel like we need to win because we probably won't get any too many easier opponents in the Broncos. So I can understand them feeling the way they're feeling, but whew, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye on the injury report Thursday, up until Thursday, excuse me. I I'm gonna try to make like additional. I might try to make an additional video throughout the week. It won't be like a pregame analysis video, but I'm gonna try to make another video throughout the week. Just in case anything changes between now. Might make one on my break while I'm at work. So just keep your eyes and ears open. Here at A Fields Productions, um, Sports America. No, just keep your eyes here, ears open, and we'll go from there. So I guess that's it. I don't want to make this video too much longer. Let's ground the Jets again. That'd be nice. Get this win against the Jets. The Broncos have basically had the Jets number for a while, going back to the the Broncos been having the Jets number for a while. You know, beat them in '93, beat them in '94 or '95, definitely beat them in '96. Who didn't like? Let's shoot the Arizona Cardinals. Who didn't beat up on the Jets in '96? Beat them in the '98 AFC title game. Beat them in 2000. Beat them in 2002. Beat them in '05. Beat them in '08. Yeah, beat them in '08. Yeah, beat them in '08. Brett Favre. You know, Broncos became the reason why the Jets missed the playoffs. Went from 8-3 to missing the playoffs. Beat them in 2011. Beat them in 14. Beat them in 17. So yeah, the Broncos been having the Jets number. I think the Broncos only lost to the Jets twice since '93. That was in 1999 and 2010. That's right, only two times I recall. Oh, in 2018. So Broncos lost to the Jets three times since the '90s. So Broncos been having a stranglehold in this series, but at the end of the day, it doesn't. It's not going to matter much because it is old history. It's all about current. It's all about right now. But what is this Broncos team going to do against this Jets team? And like you got this sandwich in between a, um, what was supposed to be a competitive game with the Buccaneers. You just got done playing them. Then up next, you got to go to Foxborough. And what game in a game that I thought was going to be manageable, has now gotten tougher now against the Patriots. So, definitely need to win here. Because you don't win this one, can you honestly look at the schedule and find out how many more opportunities Broncos have winning this game? Let's be real. And the Chiefs is trying to pull away. You better hope that the Ravens beat them on Monday night because if not, you're not going to catch me in the AFC West. I'm just saying. Better win this game. Better hope the Chiefs lose. Better hope the Chiefs lose. Better win this game on Thursday night. You better beat the Patriots. Because if you can beat the Jets and the Patriots and then still go home and beat the Dolphins, get to 3-3, you can get yourself right back to the division race. But it's not looking promising right now. Which is not looking promising right now. But you know me, I don't. I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm not one of those fans. I play it week by week, see what happens. I do, like I said, I just hope for the best. So, okay, I think I'm on long enough, so I'm gonna get up out of here. Like I said, I'm recording this on Sunday, and I will have this up on Tuesday. I'm gonna let Ravens and Chiefs have their Monday night game first. Then I'm gonna have this video ready on Tuesday. So, till then, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah, A Fizzle signing out. DB Foil. My horseman, my Messiah, BCFFL, stand up, get hype, and let's hope we can get this win. Let's hope we can finally get a victory Friday / victory Monday. We need one. We haven't had one since December 30th. We're nice to get one on October the 5th. So y'all take care.